So, if you've ever taken a business class, you've heard this constant theme about maximizing profits and maximizing shareholder value. And this is absolutely paramount. But this says nothing about cash flow. I mean, sales are sales when the product and the service have been delivered or performed. And an expense is an expense when the expense has been incurred and not when you pay the bill. So it has nothing to do when your clients pay you, has nothing to do when you pay your bills. It has all to do when these events have occurred. And you should know that there are many companies that are profitable that go out of business. In fact, I've read and heard that 46% of the companies that go out of business are profitable. Now that sounds like an oxymoron. And I can't tell you that I can verify that number, but I've seen it and I believe it. So, what do we need to do? We need to look at our cash flow statement and see how well we're managing those assets and liabilities that affect cash flow from operations, particularly accounts receivable, accounts payable, and inventory. Because we don't want to become a statistic. So we need to print the cash flow statement. And let me ask you, have you ever printed the cash flow statement? And if you've printed it, do you even have a clue to what it means? And if you say no, don't feel bad, because join the crowd. But as a starter, go ahead, print the cash flow statement. And if you're doing a good job of managing your AR, your receivables, and your accounts payable, and your inventory, then your cash flow from operations on your cash flow statement should be approximately equal to, or hopefully higher than your net income. Now, if your cash flow from operations are less than your net income, well then you're being inefficient in the AR, the AP, or the inventory, or two of those, or maybe all three of those. And if you're showing positive net income and you've got negative cash flow from operations, this is not a good place to be. This means that you're on your way to becoming, you could become a statistic. You might become one of those 46%ers. Not good. So here's the good news. I've created a financial scorecard that includes all your financial statements, all your activities. It measures how well you're managing your AP, how well you're managing your inventory, your AR. Identifies the problem areas quickly and easily. It will empower you. You'll be able to do the scorecard on your own. And I'm glad to help you out with this. So when you're ready, reach out to me. I'm Andy Freed, and that's something to think about.